All right, folks, little bit of a sleepy video. How to Save the World Part 4. It's 2 a.m., 2:06:48, and I forgot to put out a video, so out of bed, and here we are. And so now we're wrapping up. We did the Save Canada thing all summer, and it was really fun. We spread the movement, sold a bunch of hats and shirts and the idea wasn't to make money. I lost quite a bit of money. I don't say lost, so I'd rather say invested in freedom. And spend a bunch of money on shirts and hats and put a bunch of shirts and hats on people's backs. Fed a couple homeless folks. That was really rewarding. Did what we could, tried different things to make an impact and make a movement. It worked, like piece by piece. People wear our stuff proudly. We have a crazy, amazing, huge community in town, and it started to blow up. Right, we hosted Chris Sky at one point, and I was very skeptical of Chris because he comes off, as like this big jacked, bodybuilder, ego guy, but it's all an act as far as I'm concerned. He's a really cool, genuine guy. Clearly spending a ton of money on his fight for freedom, right? Like sells the odd T-shirt. People call him a grifter. It's like, man, like you drive across the country half a dozen times and get back to me. And Yeah, and then started the Freedom Map after that. That took up most of the fall, and then that blew up, and it was important. I kind of created the Freedom Map on a whim after my friends Chelsea and Zach and I went into this store, and we're all pretty aggro and ready to get into an argument with someone over breathing and immune systems and these things that are real that people don't think they are. Anyway, and I realize we're all pretty ballsy, but there's a lot of people who aren't, and they'd love to know where to go into a store. We got into a fight with the store owner, and I knew there were people who didn't want to do that and who would take off their masks if it was a bit easier for them. So I made the Freedom Map, and it was just this Google Maps like thing about all the businesses I'd gone into that were nice to me, and it blew up. Within a month, we had 20,000 views, or 5,000. Then it was 2 months, was 20,000, and then we got like 1 million views as of the third month with the Vax Pass, and some other things happened. Forgive me, I might forget the exact numbers. It was crazy. It blew up. And then by the time Ottawa hit, we actually had a donation of an even better website, and like people coming out of the woodwork to help. And then that comes to the point. Don't get distracted by shiny things. There are all kinds of cool things happening. Ottawa being the primary one. My girlfriend and I ended up there accidentally. And I remember looking around, and we were there for a couple days. The first couple days, it was amazing. Never seen so many people out in -30, all super motivated. And I remember kind of looking around, trying to figure out, like, okay, well, what am I supposed to be doing here, and trying to make myself useful. And for whatever reason, it just wasn't my place, right? And everybody was like, oh, hell yeah. And all my friends were like, wanting to come to Ottawa. And a lot of people came and made a huge impact. And I'm forever grateful for those people. But like, it just like, I wasn't able to, it just wasn't my place for whatever reason. And I recognized that. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to go home and I'm going to do my best to, continue the fight from at home. Because, I had this Freedom Map that was blowing up, and it was, broken, and I was trying to fix it. And anyway, I didn't let myself get distracted by the shiny thing, which was Ottawa, which was amazing. Again, let's be clear. But, sometimes you just know. And your ego wants you to go one way, and you've just got to pull it back and smarten it up. Keep focused on solving the problems close to your heart. Like, yeah, I just didn't know what to do with myself in Ottawa. So rather than like try and like be around and like be with like the cool kids or whatever, I was like, all right, well, they're doing a good job. They're awesome people. They got this on lock. Let's go solve a different problem. Let's not let their efforts go to waste. And that worked out, because now we're growing the Freedom Map and getting ready for the next wave of whatever comes at us. So if you stay in your lane, you stay true to yourself, the reward will come. And if you don't, well, you're just going to go in circles chasing other people's missions and not your own mission. So thanks, guys. As always, generosity creates abundance. Remember that, be generous, and if this video, you thought it was useful, share it with one person who will benefit the most from this video. Thanks, guys. Talk to you tomorrow.